as soon as I started talking about your relationship sector, I got a pain in my shoulder, right shoulder. It's more like a tightness, a heaviness. Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This is your April reading. And if you're new to my channel, I am Simone the Moon Goddess. Welcome. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wherever you have Taurus and you feel like this resonates, go with the energy. Remember, these are general. It either resonates or it does not. Please practice discernment when receiving these messages. I'm going to start with the Iyami Oracle and move into your tarot card message and wrap up with some Oracle cards. Always check your other placements, at least your big three, Sun, Moon, Rising, to get a nice, well-rounded message for April. If you are interested in connecting with me for your personal reading, very different. Me reading one-on-one is even more powerful than these collective messages. So if you're interested, my details are in the description box below. All right, loves, let's go. What's the message for Taurus? Wow, the same energy that came through for Aries, Oboluaye, the healer. So you're being asked to work on your spiritual protection, your spiritual hygiene. Okay, it's time for healing. It speaks about how sometimes we might avoid healing work because it's painful, avoid looking at things that have hurt us, traumas, etc., because it's painful. But if you think about it, it's even more painful to stay where you're at. It's even more painful to stay in a heavy energy. So work through it so you can come through on the other side. Practice spiritual hygiene, your baths, burning your candle, saying your prayers, keeping your space clean, removing clutter. All of these things help to keep your energetic self clean. It's not just your physical self that you need to think about, it's also your energetic self. Being mindful of who you connect with in life, who you allow into your space, the people you follow on social media, the information that you process and you digest on a daily basis. All of this is part of your spiritual hygiene and protection. So be mindful, my loves. All right, let's go, Taurus. Let's go into your tarot message. May all messages be for the highest good of all involved, with harm between none. And there is your card, Taurus, the Hierophant. So I'm connected to you. So how interesting that the Oboluaye, the healer, came out for Aries, and the Queen of Cups also came out for them. That's interesting. So you have the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords reverse. Well, that's bang on, spot on message. Healing. Basically that, healing. The Three of Swords being reversed shows me that some of you are actually taking the steps needed to heal. Taking the steps to work towards having a strong spiritual hygiene ritual. And you take steps to keep your space clean, to keep yourself clean. I can see that with the Three of Swords being reversed. There's this lightening of whatever the hurts, the pains, the sadness is. Perhaps it's not hurting you as much. For some of you, you might be avoiding it altogether, but pushing it down, which is why the card is reversed, like trying to suppress it. But I feel like it's generally an energy of there's a lightning, you're releasing, and this is beautiful. The Queen of Cups looking on, smiling sweetly. The waters next to her are very clear. All right, it's also about sharpening your intuitive self and learning from the past. Where you might have felt tingles before and you weren't able to discern what that meant, and something negative happened. Now when you get those tingles, you know what that means. It's all this kind of energy. So that's beautiful. There could also be somebody around you. This could be a maternal energy, it could be a mother, a maternal energy. Maybe it's your moon energy that this queen is representing. Could be a healer around you. You've been thinking about doing some sort of work, having some sort of work done, massage. I see Kundalini, Thai massage, Kundalini, yoga as well. It could also be a sense of needing to detox. All right, drinking more water and staying hydrated. Also, letting those tears flow. Let the tears flow. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. All right, let's see. Beautiful. Ace of Wands here at the top. So, wow, 555. And I looked over. Wow. So the Ace of Wands here showing me new life. This is spring. This is the energy of spring. So rebirth happening. You have the Queen of Wands. And this showed up for Aries as well. Remember I said that the healer card showed up for Aries with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands was next to the Queen of Cups. So this is very interesting. If y'all have Aries placements, go check out that video. At the heart is the moon. So all of this mother energy, maybe it's a mother wound that you're healing. Maternal energies healing. Let's look at, so this is what's influencing all of your April. Okay. When I look at the other placements, this is the main energy that's influencing all of that. Let me go this way instead. All right, let's look at yourself, the energy impacting yourself. All right, love, so you have the Two of Swords and the Three of Cups. So there's a decision to be made, an internal decision-making process is happening here. Whatever it is you decide, this is work that you're doing on yourself, or a level of, maybe it's shadow work, something that's happening within you. Okay, this is within you. There's a decision to be made, or perhaps it's also about holding yourself. Maybe you feel split. Maybe you feel your mind, spirit, body, soul, etc. feels scattered and shattered, and there's a need to come into wholeness, which is where all of the spiritual work that you're doing is going to assist you in coming back into wholeness, and also repairing your auric field. If it might be a bit patchy, a little bit broken, where people are trying to cord you, trying to suck from your energy, it's about closing off any holes within your auric self so that you are fully protected. But there is, in you coming into wholeness or making a decision, however this works for your particular self, there is a celebration, there's a happiness. Perhaps part of this is dancing. Some of you just need to put on some music and sing to the top of your lungs. Just dance away, go dancing, just celebrating. I'm seeing some of y'all in the kitchen, like singing and cooking and making and baking and doing whatever. There is a coming back to you, coming back to yourself fully. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that I mentioned that some of your aura might be patchy or broken in some places. And here's the Ten of Swords. You notice this beast is like full of swords, holes. Not saying you're a beast, but I'm just saying it's interesting that I mentioned healing work, and this could be through visualization. Visualize your aura, the energy around you, your energy field big, and it's far reaching, right? And scan it through your mind's eye. Scan it, and wherever you feel as if there's, from your crown to your root, root to crown, wherever you feel, back and front, side to side, wherever you feel as if there may be something that needs to be focused on, focus. I don't know, use your laser eye to like fill in the gaps, whatever you choose to do, but there needs to be some work done in healing and sealing your auric self. Let's look at your money, business, and career. Ooh, child. All right. So money, business, and career, there's some harvesting happening. 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So y'all are about to hear that something has come into maturity. All right, something that you have planted, some seeds that you have planted are blossoming and blooming, and you're ready to pick the fruit. The fruit is ready to be picked and to be offered to you. There's a message coming in potentially in April, if not moving into May, or maybe you've already heard it before you're seeing this video, but there is a message coming in of harvest. Things are blooming and blossoming. Also, it could be that whatever is blooming and blossoming for you is being recognized, and somebody's coming in maybe saying, oh, it'd be great if, I love what you do, it'd be great if we can work together. I love what you say. I love, I just recognize you. 1122. I recognize you. I recognize all that you are. Give me one more card for their business, career, and here you are, Taurus. I recognize all that you are. Literally your card, the Hierophant. Alrighty then. This is something that you've been praying for long and hard. Maybe you applied for some kind of loan. Maybe it's about an investor, a scholarship, a grant of some sort, something along those lines. You're getting word that it's come through, and you've prayed. You've been wanting this, calling it in, putting work towards it coming into fulfillment. Also, the Hierophant is reminding you your spiritual self should not be neglected, that your physical world is dependent on what's going on in your spiritual world. Whatever your spiritual health is, your physical health, or not necessarily your physical health, but the health of your world is dependent, and your body as well is dependent on your spiritual health. So remember that. There's something here being made official when it comes to your business, career, money. All right. So again, maybe signing contracts, making something official, signing a lease, something along those lines. Maybe investments. I mentioned investors. So investments into your business or into your money. Studies, broadening your horizons, something along those lines. Okay. Feeling balanced in your money and solid in your money. Keeping things close to your chest as well. All right. You got the Moon here. But I mentioned that because the Four of Pentacles is a message of focusing on self, focusing on what you're building, blocking out everything, not isolating yourself from the world, but minding your business, more or less, literally minding your business. All right, my loves, let's look at your romantic life, your friendships, your family, whatever relationships you might be thinking about. Let's look at that energy. Singles, married, dating, whatever. That's interesting. Moon at the bottom, you got the Sun. It came out reverse. You have Strength and the Sun. Now the Strength card is Leo's card, and Leo is ruled by the Sun. So that's very interesting that the Sun card came out reverse. So are y'all dating a Leo, connected to a Leo, thinking about a Leo? There's a need to allow. There's a need to be patient. As soon as I started talking about your relationship sector, I got a pain in my shoulder, in my right shoulder. It's more like a tightness, a heaviness, feeling burdened, feeling like there's a lot on the shoulders. When it comes to your relationship sector, the Sun card came out reversed. Now the Sun is your soul, it's your light, it's vitality, it's creativity, it's your inner child, it's lightness, it's truth. So, and with the Moon here at the bottom, that's very, very interesting. Y'all might need to do some sort of protection when it comes to your relationships, okay? There's changes, but it's being sorted out. So don't try to force anything. Don't try to control anything. It's a soft touch. It's a gentle touch. It's about being confident within your romantic, your relationships, whether romantic, friendship, family, whatever it is. Also not if somebody's been saying you're too much, or you feel like your Taurus is too much, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that, you doubting your sun, your Taurus sun, for those Taurus suns, that is. Could be if you're a Taurus, moon, rising, whatever. It could literally be your other sun sign. It could be your sun sign as well if it differs from Taurus. But it's like maybe you're being told you need to let go of your ego, or you're blocking your ego, or something. Your ego is important. Your ego keeps you safe. Your ego is yourself. Your ego is your soul. So there's no way that you need to let go of your ego. That is a no-no. You need to balance your ego. Your ego needs to be healthy. Your ego keeps you being a leader of yourself and not following along and being pulled and tugged along. All right. Let me clarify why your sun is reverse. Maybe it's connected to this Three of Swords reverse. Three of Swords would be Aries. So y'all having a hard time in Aries season. Not Aries, sorry. Libra. The Three of Swords would be Libra, which is relationships. Libra is the 7th house, so that's relationships. Are you feeling as if you're wondering when will love ever happen for you? For some of you. Why is this Sun card reversed, please? Wow. Wow. You got the Lovers at the bottom right now. Is this the Three of Swords? It is the Three of Swords. Y'all saw how that card flew out? It's the Three of Swords and it came out reverse. You got the Three of Swords twice and both of them came out reverse. Well, I'll be. And you saw how it flew out, right? The Three of Swords reverse, the High Priestess or the Priestess. What is your intuition telling you all about this connection, my loves? I feel as if my eye is starting to jump. My right eye is starting to jump. I feel like are y'all trying to control somebody's energy, or somebody's trying to control your energy? Again, trying to like, oh, I'm trying so hard to stop saying like. All right. Trying to cover your light. Telling you you're too much. Or maybe you work too much, or you're too much. Whatever it is, they're judging you and your light. And don't fall for it, because that is one of the lessons that you're to learn. That you must embody your sun fully. That you must be yourself fully. All right. You must be yourself fully. Don't jump to any conclusions about anything either. And this can work the other way. If you're trying to control somebody's sun, telling somebody that they're too much, you have to be accepting of them as they are, or leave it alone. Don't try to control anybody's light, or let anybody control your light. The Lovers, the Ten of Wands. My ear is starting to ring. I'm getting so many different signs from y'all when it comes to this. Eye jumping, ear ringing. What's going on here? The Queen of Cups again. The Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, Judgment. Wow, under the Lovers is the Strength card. Taurus, what is this? Y'all's love section is very like, wow. Two of Cups is under that. Be patient with whoever this is, my loves. Justice is under that top card. The 10 of Wands. Justice is under it. Hold on. And then the Moon. Be patient with whoever this is, my loves. Don't judge too quick. This is not what has happened in the past. You just need, what this is not a reflection of what's happened in the past when it comes to your relationships. This is different. So don't judge them. Don't paint this new situation with an old brush, or if it's an old situation, however it is, there's a cleansing that's happened with it or happening with it. And there's a maturity that's happening. So it's not what you believe it to be. And you got to like pray on this or divine on this, whether it's for yourself, whether you find somebody that you trust to read for you, your dreams, etc. Right? There's a lot happening for your love section. I might do a love reading specific, like just general love readings for the signs. I will see how my energy feels through April. But this is interesting, Taurus. Really interesting. All right, let's move on. Because these are general and I feel like I could end up in a rabbit hole with this love. But I'm going to pull a love oracle card as well. So we'll see what else comes through. Let's get your word of advice. Make it clear, please. Well, there we go. That's very clear. We have the World and the 10 of Swords. So endings for new beginnings. Well, for beginnings. Endings for beginnings. Time will tell. Things are being sorted by the Great Spirit. Trust the timing. What's closing off is for your own good, to allow what you desire to come in. There's a need to close up, to release some kind of thought process, self-sabotage, negative thinking. Watch your subconscious thoughts. When you catch yourself drifting off and you find yourself thinking, repeating things that you don't want, shut that off quickly. Okay? The beast is being slayed here. 10 of Swords. And here it is. And I spoke about healing your auric self. Visualizing a full, whole auric self. Maybe this is part of why you feel split as well. But it's all just a matter of time. Things are being worked out for you. All right, I'm going to end this here. Changes here. Two of Wands at the top. Two of Pentacles at the bottom. Changes here. The High Priestess. So trust your intuition. If you need help, seek out a practitioner that you trust, or pull cards for yourself. If you already pull cards for yourself, maybe it's a different type of divination, reading the clouds, tea leaves, coffee, bones, playing cards, whatever it is. When it comes to your love, like you being asked to see beyond what you see. And I don't feel as if it's a negative thing. I feel like you perceiving it as something negative. A time for healing, my loves. Wow. There we go. A time for healing. Heart chakra healing. Auric field healing. Meditate and contemplate, my loves. These messages, Taurus, coming through. The spiritual self, the praying, all of this. Hold on. Emotions are running high. So is that clouding your judgment when it comes to your relationships? You and your loved ones are safe. So you have all these new moon cards. As I said that, I saw some black smoke coming off of one of these candles. So something to be released. Let's look at some love. What do they need to know when it comes to love? Help me clarify this love sector for this reading, please. Let me clarify this love section for Taurus. This is a love message. Thank you. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And I was mentioning, accepting self, accepting the other person or persons, whatever it is. Trust. Wow. Okay, Taurus. You got soulmate at the bottom. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And also look at the color. The sun. Soul. The sun being your soul. Soulmate. And with it is a strength card, which is Leo, which is the sun and your heart. Leo rules the heart. Wow. All the little pieces coming together. All right, Spirit guys, give me one final message for my Taurians, Taurus people. Make it clear. Okay. Get grounded. Card number 2. Get grounded. Get grounded, Taurus. So whether that's going out in nature, putting your feet in the earth, hugging a tree, meditation, you had meditate and contemplate, yoga, spiritual hygiene, taking your baths, working with your hands in soil, like gardening, planting, all these things can help ground you. Be flexible. I mentioned yoga, but also be flexible with others. Don't try to control. Don't try to, impart your energy, and don't let people try to impart their energy on you. And trust the process of things. Okay, calling your joy guides. So those spirit guides that bring lightness to you, a sense of lightness. Maybe there needs to be a sense of playfulness within your relationship. Maybe that's what it is. Things are a bit too serious. All right. And at the heart is name your higher self. So some people find it hard to connect to a higher self, the concept of a higher self. So maybe if you give it a name, it will feel a lot more real and a lot more, like realistic. I'm trying so hard to stop saying like a lot more realistic. You have clear the past underneath, name your higher self, which I feel that you're working towards already. And then you have calling your runners, which are those spirit guides that help you throughout your day to day, making things flow for you easy. That favorite spot you like to sit in the cafe, you ask your runners, go make sure that it's nice and clear and ready for me energetically, physically, like it's my spot, and by the time I get there, it's there waiting. Those are the types of things your runners do. All right, Taurus, that's your message. I hope these messages support you. Always I hope these messages support you. Go check out the playlist and see what else is going on, even from a year ago, 2 years ago, because with time being a spiral and all, you might find that what happened a year or 2 years ago is repeating itself in some way. So you might get a message there. Please subscribe, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Comment, my loves, let me know what's going on with y'all. And that also helps my videos reach a wider audience. And give me a thumbs up. All right, my loves. So until next time, be well. Bye-bye.